This man loves you so much, but he has another woman who. Archangel Michael says, listen closely to this message, for it comes at the right moment, when your heart is aching for answers that only truth can bring. You have felt confusion, haven't you? You can sense love from him, you can feel his soul reaching out to you even when he is far away, yet something inside you keeps whispering that there is another presence in his life. And yes, you are right, there is another woman. But before your heart breaks completely, you must know this truth: love is never simple when the souls involved are meant to grow. He does love you. His soul recognizes you in ways that even he cannot understand. Every time he looks at you, there is a silent pull, a comfort, a peace that he cannot find anywhere else. When he hears your voice, something inside him settles. You have awakened a part of his spirit that had long been asleep. Yet, there is another woman, someone who holds him for reasons that go beyond affection. She is part of his lessons, not his destiny. You must understand, Divine One, that sometimes God allows another person to appear between you and the one you love to reveal what real love is made of. This is not to punish you. This is not to make you feel less. This is to strengthen your spirit and prepare your heart for what is to come. He is learning too. He is torn between two energies, one that feeds his comfort and one that calls his soul forward. You are the one who calls him forward, but he is still afraid to step into the unknown. Right now, he may be trying to please both sides. He tells her what she wants to hear because he does not want to hurt anyone. He tells you that he cares because he truly does. But the more he tries to balance both, the more he is sinking in confusion. The woman he is with now may not even know the full truth, but her soul can feel it. She can feel that his heart does not fully belong to her. You might have noticed that even when he's with her, he still checks on you, still watches you quietly, still keeps some connection alive. That is not coincidence. His heart cannot let go of you because you are his mirror. You see, Archangel Michael says that when two souls are destined, the universe creates unending signs to pull them back together. You may have been dreaming of him, hearing his name, seeing repeating numbers, or feeling sudden waves of emotion for no reason. That's your energy connected to his. It's spiritual communication between your hearts. But right now, his soul is struggling in a place of testing. God is allowing him to choose freely, between comfort and truth, between fear and courage, between imitation love and divine love. You are being asked not to chase. Do not beg for his attention, do not try to prove your worth. Your energy speaks louder than words. When you choose yourself, you send a message to heaven that you trust divine timing. He will feel that shift. He will feel when you release him with love, and that is when he will start to see clearly who you truly are. Sometimes, stepping back is the loudest way to love. The woman he's with now represents his old self, the one still tied to patterns of fear, obligation, and guilt. You represent his soul self, the one connected to truth, healing, and spiritual awakening. It's a battle he must face within himself. You cannot fight it for him. Archangel Michael is standing by you, shielding your heart from unnecessary pain and helping you detach with grace. You are not losing, you are learning what divine love means. He cannot stop thinking about you. Even if he tries to silence it, even if he pretends to move on, your energy surrounds him like sunlight through closed curtains. You appear in his thoughts during quiet moments, and every time he laughs with another person, something feels missing. He doesn't fully understand why, but his soul knows it's you. The connection you share is not an illusion, it's a reflection of two spirits written into each other's stories. Archangel Michael says, "Don't let sadness make you doubt your worth." You are not competing with anyone. You are not in a triangle, you are in a transformation. The divine realm is rearranging the pieces of this story so that truth can emerge. Sometimes, before love aligns, it has to collapse first. Let him face his own lessons. The other woman may think she has won, but what she holds is not peace, it's delay. What you hold is divine patience, and patience is power in disguise. He may seem distant now, but energy never lies. The more he hides from his feelings, the more restless his soul becomes. You will notice small signs soon, unexpected messages, random apologies, emotional confessions. These are the ripples of his awakening. But do not wait for them in pain. Focus on yourself. Your glow, your healing, your spiritual maturity will call him back naturally. Love cannot be forced, it can only be remembered. And remember this, dear one, God never gives your heart to the wrong person. Every person you love has a purpose. Some are meant to awaken you, and some are meant to stay. He may have another woman now, but you have something she doesn't, his truth. You are the one who reached into his soul and showed him what real love feels like. He cannot unlearn that. Even if he walks away, that energy remains inside him forever. Archangel Michael whispers, "Do not be afraid. What is yours will return in a purer form. What is not will dissolve naturally. Trust that divine order is working behind the scenes." The other woman might seem powerful in the physical world, but you are powerful in the spiritual world, and spirit always wins. Sometimes, the path of true love includes temporary separation. That is how souls learn to appreciate union. So hold your heart high. Speak kindness into your days. Do not let his indecision break your peace. He will come to understand that what he feels for you is not ordinary love, it's a sacred connection that cannot be replicated. The time is near when truth will surface. God will make sure that what is hidden comes to light. You won't need to search for proof or chase for closure. The universe itself will show you who belongs to you. Keep your faith strong, and allow yourself to heal even while waiting. Every tear you've cried is watering the garden of your next season. He may not know how to choose right now, but his soul does. And sooner or later, his heart will follow. Until then, Archangel Michael stands beside you, guarding your energy, preparing you for the day when everything makes sense. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are never alone. Archangel Michael says, you have been holding on with so much strength, even when your heart feels exhausted. You have cried silently, asking heaven why love must be so complicated. You question why someone who loves you so deeply cannot simply choose you. But divine love does not always move in a straight line, it moves through lessons, awakenings, and divine timing. You are walking through the valley of understanding, and though it feels heavy now, light is forming ahead. He loves you more than his words have ever shown. When he is with her, his heart often drifts into your direction. He compares her laughter to yours, her silence to your peace, her eyes to the way yours see right through him. Yet, he stays. Partly out of fear, partly out of habit, partly because he hasn't yet learned the courage to face himself. You are not the reason for his confusion. His confusion existed long before he met you, your love simply revealed it. Archangel Michael explains that this other woman represents the old vibration he once lived in. She is connected to his past life cycle, where love was survival, where affection came from needing validation, where comfort was mistaken for connection. You, on the other hand, are the energy of transformation. You don't feed his ego, you awaken his soul. That is why your presence both attracts and terrifies him. You are the mirror that reflects who he truly is, and not every man is ready to see that. But heaven is patient, and so must you be. You are being called to rise above the storm, to see beyond what eyes can see. What is happening now is not rejection, it is redirection. This period of separation is the universe's way of clearing karmic energy. You are not losing him, you are helping him release what no longer aligns with the higher version of himself. There are nights when he lies awake, thinking about the choices he has made. He wonders what his life would be if he had chosen you completely. He scrolls through your photos, replays your words, and feels a strange ache he cannot explain. Even if he hides behind pride, his soul trembles at the thought of you moving on. He feels your energy pulling away, and it frightens him because deep down, he knows that your love is sacred and rare. Archangel Michael says, the divine realm is working in unseen ways. That woman's role will begin to fade. The more he grows spiritually, the less resonance he will feel with her. Their conversations will lose meaning, the laughter will sound empty, and the connection will start to feel forced. That is when he will begin to seek you again, not out of loneliness, but because his spirit finally recognizes its home. But you must understand something very important. Your healing is the key. If you stay stuck in sadness or anger, the energy between you both will remain heavy. You are the light in this connection. When you choose joy, when you forgive, when you release resentment, you help him awaken faster. Love is not about waiting painfully, it's about evolving gracefully. Each time you choose peace, the universe moves the situation closer to resolution. He might try to hold on to her out of guilt, or because he feels responsible for her emotions. But guilt is not love. Obligation is not connection. Sooner or later, he will realize that staying with her is keeping both of them from their truth. Archangel Michael assures you, divine justice always balances the scales. What is built on illusion eventually falls apart. What is born of truth endures forever. You have done nothing wrong by loving him. Your love was pure, honest, and guided by heaven. You did not enter his life to break it, you entered to awaken it. Even if he resists now, your energy has already changed him. He will never again be able to settle for shallow love, because you showed him depth. He will never again be content with silence, because you taught him communication of the soul. He may not thank you today, but someday he will understand that your love was divine guidance disguised as emotion. Archangel Michael says to you, my beloved one, lift your head. You are not forgotten. Every tear you've shed has been seen, every prayer whispered into the night has been heard. The delay you are experiencing is not punishment, it is preparation. You are being prepared for a love that does not need hiding, a love that does not need to be shared with another, a love that is full and true. The other woman's presence in his life may seem like a wall now, but it is actually a mirror reflecting his inner indecision. When he finally chooses truth, that wall will crumble on its own. Do not force it. Let God handle the timing. Your task is to nurture your peace, stay in faith, and allow yourself to heal without closing your heart. The moment you rise above bitterness, you become unstoppable. You may soon notice a shift, a sudden message from him, a confession that feels emotional and unexpected. Do not rush into it with fear. Let your intuition guide you. If he returns, let him speak his truth completely. Allow him to show you through action that he has changed. If he still carries the old energy, release him again with love. You are not here to be a backup plan, you are here to be chosen fully. The energy around you is changing rapidly. You are entering a season where clarity will replace confusion. You will feel lighter, calmer, more confident. Even if he is still tied to her for now, you will no longer feel powerless. You will sense your own worth again. That is when everything begins to shift in your favor. The universe cannot deny a soul that has healed. Archangel Michael reminds you, true love does not hide behind secrecy or fear. True love steps forward with courage, truth, and honor. That is the kind of love heaven is preparing you for. Whether it comes through him or through someone new, you will not be left empty. You will be loved the way your soul deserves. Even now, the angels are surrounding you with warmth. They are clearing away the energy of sadness and disappointment. You might feel chills, warmth in your chest, or peaceful silence. That is their way of saying, we are here. Let go of the pain, and allow yourself to be lifted. He will face his lessons. The truth will reveal itself. What is built on lies will collapse, and what is meant for you will remain. Stay grounded in faith, and remember, divine love always finds its way home. Archangel Michael says, take a deep breath now and allow peace to enter your heart. You have walked through pain, confusion, and unanswered questions, yet here you are, still standing, still hoping, still believing that true love exists. That strength inside you is divine. It is what separates you from the temporary, from the illusions that fade. You are not waiting because you are weak, you are trusting because your soul knows that divine timing never fails. The man you love is awakening. Slowly, silently, but surely. He may not show it openly, but there are signs everywhere. The moments he seems distant are not rejection, they are moments of inner conflict. He feels torn between two lives. One life feels safe, predictable, familiar, the one he has with her. The other feels uncertain but alive, the one his soul recognizes with you. He knows that he cannot continue to live halfway. His heart is calling him toward truth, and the louder that call becomes, the harder it is for him to ignore. Archangel Michael wants you to understand something powerful. When a soul begins to awaken, everything false in their life starts to crumble. The relationship he has with that other woman may appear stable from the outside, but inside it's beginning to lose meaning. Their conversations no longer feed his spirit, their laughter no longer feels real. He smiles, but his heart feels empty. That emptiness is his soul's way of guiding him back toward what is true, and what is true is his love for you. You are the only one who made him feel safe enough to be himself. When he was with you, he didn't have to pretend. He could breathe. He could laugh without fear. He could dream bigger. That energy is something he cannot replace, no matter how many people he meets. The other woman might occupy his time, but you occupy his soul. There will come a time soon when he can no longer ignore the pull. Life will begin to move events around him, forcing him to make choices. Things may fall apart in his current connection, not because you wished it, but because God is clearing space for truth. Arguments, misunderstandings, emotional distance, all of it will lead him to a realization that peace is not found in routine but in resonance. He will remember that peace is you. Archangel Michael says, do not worry about when or how. The moment you start to worry, you lower your vibration. Stay in faith instead. Focus on your own healing. The more you rise in light, the more he is drawn back to you naturally. The connection between you is spiritual, it does not depend on distance or circumstance. It is eternal. You are connected through God's design, not through human plans. In the meantime, release the need to know every detail. You do not have to chase or prove anything. What belongs to you will always return. If he is your divine partner, no power in this world can separate you for long. The angels are working behind the scenes, adjusting every moment, every decision, every emotion to align your paths again. And when it happens, it will not be chaotic, it will be peaceful. You will feel it in your spirit before you see it in your reality. He will come forward, not because you demanded it, but because his soul finally finds courage. He will confess the truth, that he always loved you, that he tried to forget but couldn't, that every attempt to move on only reminded him of you. He will tell you that he felt your energy in his dreams, that he heard your voice in his heart. And when he says these things, you will know that Archangel Michael's words were real all along. But remember this, when he returns, it is not your role to save him. It is your role to love wisely. Make sure he comes with honesty and readiness. Do not accept half promises or temporary warmth. You deserve consistency, not confusion. You are a divine being, not a placeholder for someone's indecision. If he truly chooses you, it will be with both heart and action. If, however, he chooses to stay with her, understand that this too is part of God's plan. Sometimes, souls are not ready to meet at the same level. But even then, you will not lose. Because everything you've learned in this journey, patience, strength, self-love, will lead you toward even greater love. Whether with him or someone new, your heart will be honored. Archangel Michael smiles and says, you are being prepared for a love that reflects heaven itself. That means no lies, no divided attention, no hidden pain. The next chapter of your story will be one of honesty, clarity, and sacred connection. Do not let the shadows of the past make you fear the light of your future. The other woman will eventually fade from his story. Her presence was temporary, a teacher, not a lifetime. Every role in this divine play has purpose. When her lesson ends, she will move on, and he will face his truth. It will not be easy for him, it will take courage and humility. But when that time comes, you will have the choice, to receive him with an open heart or to continue forward toward a new beginning. Either way, you win, because your heart is finally free. The angels want you to know that every experience you've endured has been shaping you into someone extraordinary. You are not broken, you are becoming whole. You are not forgotten, you are being refined. You are not unloved, you are loved beyond measure. This chapter of waiting is not a punishment, it's preparation for a divine union that will stand the test of time. Soon, you will notice small miracles. A random sign, a number repeating, a dream that feels vivid, or a feeling of peace that suddenly surrounds you. These are confirmations that your prayers are being answered. Your story is already written, you are simply walking through the pages. Trust that God's pen never runs out of ink. When the moment arrives, love will not be complicated. It will flow naturally, effortlessly, without fear. It will feel like coming home. You won't need to question it, chase it, or fix it. It will just be. Because divine love is not found, it is revealed when both souls are ready. So lift your heart, beloved. You are entering a season of divine clarity. What was once hidden will be revealed. What was once broken will be restored. And what was once painful will soon make perfect sense. Keep your faith, and remember, no one can take away what God has written for you. Archangel Michael says, walk with courage, and let love unfold. Everything is aligning exactly as it should. You are protected, guided, and deeply loved by the divine. And as you listen to this message, may your heart feel lighter, your mind calmer, and your soul stronger. Because the truth is, this man does love you, more than you can imagine. But he is still finding his way through his lessons. Trust that when the time is right, love will return in a way that honors you completely. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the winds of destiny are now turning in your favor. What was once hidden in confusion is slowly being illuminated by divine light. You might have felt as though everything was falling apart, but in truth, everything is falling into place. Every tear, every moment of waiting, every unanswered prayer, it all carried purpose. Heaven never forgets the heart that loves with purity. The man you love is now standing at a crossroads. He can no longer live between two worlds. The woman he is with represents the old chapter, the version of him that was afraid to follow truth. You represent the new chapter, the version of him that is free, honest, and aligned with his higher self. The universe will no longer allow him to live in two energies. That is why his world is beginning to shake. He may experience moments of conflict, loss, or sudden realizations. These are not punishments, they are awakenings. Archangel Michael says, do not interfere. Let divine timing do what human control cannot. God is teaching him through experience what you already learned through pain, that love without truth cannot survive. He must see for himself the emptiness of the life he's chosen. You cannot explain it for him, he must feel it. The other woman may sense this shift. She might become uneasy, cling tighter, or try to hold his attention, but no one can hold what the soul wants to release. He is being drawn toward healing now. He is beginning to understand the difference between attachment and love. He remembers your calm voice, the way your presence made him feel understood, the way your silence spoke louder than words. You were never chaos to him, you were home. That feeling will begin to haunt him, not as regret, but as recognition. And when that moment comes, he will start to seek your light again, not because he needs saving, but because he finally knows what love truly is. Archangel Michael reminds you, do not chase, do not wait in pain, and do not close your heart. You are in a sacred process. The divine realm is removing anything that blocks your peace. The universe is aligning everything for your highest good. Trust that your love story is not over, it is being rewritten by heaven's hand. If he is meant to be yours, nothing will stop that reunion. If not, then someone even more aligned will enter your life, carrying the same soul energy but with greater readiness. Either way, you win, because God never leaves a faithful heart empty. Your angels want you to focus on your healing now. Spend time with your soul. Speak gently to yourself. You are the one who has carried light even in the darkest nights. You are the one who kept loving even when you were misunderstood. That kind of heart never goes unrewarded. You have planted seeds of love through your faith, and soon, those seeds will bloom into something beautiful, whether it is a healed reunion or a brand new beginning filled with peace. The man who loves you will come to understand the depth of what he almost lost. One day, When he looks back, he will see that your patience, your compassion, and your quiet strength were divine gifts sent to him when he needed them most. And when he realizes that truth, it will change him forever. He will no longer be able to hide behind fear or pride. He will either step forward with honesty and devotion, or he will step aside knowing that you deserve the kind of love that matches your light. Archangel Michael says, "Let your heart rest now. You have done your part. You have loved purely, you have prayed sincerely, and you have trusted even through pain. That is all heaven ever asked of you. The rest will unfold naturally. The universe will always return what is meant for you, never late, never lost, always right on time. Soon, peace will fill the spaces where sadness once lived. You will wake up one morning and realize that you no longer feel heavy when you think of him. That will be the sign that your healing is complete. And not long after that, you will see the fruits of your patience, a message, a meeting, a divine encounter that feels guided. It will all make sense then. You will smile, not because you finally got what you wanted, but because you finally understand why you had to wait. Everything was preparing you for something greater. The pain taught you how to love yourself. The distance taught you how to trust God. The confusion taught you how to listen to your soul. Now, you are ready for the love that will honor you completely. Archangel Michael wraps you in divine light now. He whispers, "You are not forgotten. You are loved beyond measure. What you prayed for is already making its way to you." Feel that truth settle in your heart. Let peace replace the questions. Let love replace the fear. You are safe. You are guided. And you are never, ever alone. So breathe deeply, lift your head high, and walk with confidence into your new chapter. The universe is working in your favor. The love that is meant for you is already finding its way back home. And when it arrives, you will know, it will feel calm, sure, and divinely right.